Hello, Virgo. Thank you for joining. We are looking into the career, finances, and love. We'll start with love first. Oop. So not quite ready yet for that. But we are starting with love. And if you want to skip ahead to your career, there is a timestamp below. All right, so Virgo, let's look at your love situation, relationship. I'm just kind of freestyling it, see what the cards show up, your challenge with it, King of Water, and your outcome with this love situation. I hope the cards are, let me just see. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Love. Ooh, you have the moon at the bottom of the deck. So some of you are in fear. Oh, yeah. I mean, this could be isolation. There could be fear around a relationship. I'm just going to check on the, just make sure that the cards are all showing. Yeah, you could be in a fear of, if there's a lot of fear and maybe fear around being alone or even, I mean, it could be fear, but it's also maybe even fear of separation. There could be a feeling of loneliness, isolation, a loss in relationship. Definitely something you can't see right now, but it could be almost like a sinking feeling, like just something that isn't really sitting very well with you right now with the moon. So let's take a look at it deeper. You have the Five of Earth as your main energy. Like I said, there's a detachment, a loneliness, isolation, uncertainty about love, relationship. Some of you, like I said, could be going through a separation. You might be feeling at distance with a person. The King of Water here in your challenge position. Now there's like two challenges together. That's why I feel it's a little bit of a heavier read here. I feel the King of Water as a challenge, you may be emotionally reserved. There may be maybe an emotional disconnect, or maybe you're even dealing with someone who's maybe manipulative, or maybe even someone who's engaging in substances. Also someone who's just emotionally unstable. Or within yourself, you may be feeling emotionally, like the emotions may be either suppressed, not wanting to face the emotions right now, or having a hard time finding diplomacy or finding kind of balance with a particular person. You have the Six of Water as your outcome. So this is healing a relationship. The Six of Water is coming together. Now you may have someone here with a kind of soulmate relationship. Someone who is definitely someone who will feel familiar. This will be, I feel, a very, could be even karmic, the depth of what I'm feeling here. So you have the Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck that came out. So yeah, there's a bit of sadness right now, or maybe a disappointment, or just maybe not feeling satisfied. The Five of Earth, ooh, you have the Nine of Pentacles. So Virgo's love reading. Here you have the moon again coming back. You have the Two of Pentacles and the King of Fire. Wow, the Five of Pentacles again. Okay, so for some of you, I feel you could be more focused on yourself. You could be more focused on your Nine of Pentacles. So maybe some of you are financially struggling and you're more focused on getting yourself into a stronger and stable financial situation before dealing with a relationship. I feel that some of you may have lost your feeling and sense of independence in some kind of way, and maybe not feeling in the right place to be in a relationship. So maybe you're more focused. Like I said, I do feel that's going to be the main message there. The moon, as I mentioned, there's a lot of fear. There's a lot of uncertainty. Maybe for some of you, not even wanting to engage in a relationship altogether. There could be something hidden from you too, behind the scenes, under the surface, within yourself or within this person, another person, where you don't have the information quite yet as far as the path towards love, or even just understanding of direction. I feel like, again, there's this kind of lost sense of direction or relationship within this particular matter. The Two of Pentacles, you have, maybe it's weighing out this or that. Do I stay in this relationship, or do I look for love? or do I focus on work? Or maybe you just have a lot going on with your career where it's sort of taking precedence, your career, your financial situation. You're trying to find balance there. So you may be even blocking out relationship altogether, kind of putting it on the back burner. The King of Fire, Sagittarius energy, I feel this is like the burst out that you're waiting for, and I feel it's coming. I feel that you're going to have this big burst of energy out of this situation of loneliness. Let's take a look what's underneath it. The Ace of Pentacles. So you do have something new coming in after a time of being alone or in isolation. Now, this could resemble a relationship, but it also could resemble your career. Like, I feel some of you might even be more focused on your career right now. You might even be in a financial situation where you're thinking, oh, I got to get this together before I get into a relationship. So you might even be more focused on your career or financial situation. But I mean, this could be a person coming in, this could be yourself, all of a sudden feeling passionate, and maybe there's someone coming in here, like a relationship, who might completely change the dynamic of your situation, right? So, and maybe also you might have just a burst of passion towards fun and excitement, changing and truthfully right now our energy is shifting so much, and I do feel it is kind of following what's happening within a lot of us right now with these energy shifts. Like, I feel that you're going to go from one extreme to another in just the matter of time, like just in short time. I mean, from one extreme, the Five of Pentacles, to the King of Fire, like literally just like a leapfrog. You're going like boom, all of a sudden, yeah, passion, baby. Like, could be a new relationship, it could be yourself. Okay, so the King of Water, let's get some more information. Love for Virgo, the challenge. So this is your challenge, right? Your challenge position. And then let's get some guidance. Okay. The Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So your challenge is there's a lot of overthinking, unnecessary thinking. I feel, well, usually overthinking is unnecessary, but we find ourselves in the mind, and you being ruled by Mercury there. I have Mercury in Virgo, so I get it completely. We'll have a lot of air energy as well, so it's just a natural, this is, I'm very familiar. And this could be anything from fearing the worst case scenario, self-sabotage, feeling stuck, very limited. But the whole point of the Eight of Swords is looking, and not looking for a way out, but knowing that you can change it at any time. You can remove yourself from the overthinking, overanalyzing, and release from the bondage of the mind. You have the King of Water, like I said. So on the emotions there within love, there's an imbalance with emotions, and it could be because of a particular relationship. It could be something else that is interfering in your life. That could be maybe family matters or something else that is kind of taking precedence, I feel, on an emotional level. And it could even be draining you emotionally, where you might not have much emotion left to give in a relationship anyway. So you may feel very out of balance emotionally, or within a relationship. There's some kind of like there's no flow, or there's no seeing, I don't want to say eye to eye, but it's sort of that yeah, the flow, I feel, is not really there right now. The King of Swords, Gemini energy also. You could be dealing with someone who's very headstrong and egoic, someone who lacks emotion or lacks empathy. Or it could be yourself, feeling kind of cold and feeling like kind of maybe even very direct with your words. And maybe that might even cause an issue with another person, maybe their water sign or their air, whatever. But I feel that someone here could be very cold, and it just might push the emotions into a very unstable or unsettling sense of feeling. And it all could be within yourself as well. I mean, take it as it resonates. Your guidance right now is the Six of Swords and the Sun. It's basically saying to move on, to let go of the mind. And it doesn't necessarily mean to move on from this relationship, but it could mean let go of the past, let go of ruminating or overthinking or holding on to a certain way of thinking or a certain expectation. Sometimes we hold on to attachments or stories, like I said, rumination or an old pattern. What I feel it's really saying to to embody the sun energy. You have Leo energy here. Move towards the sun, move towards play, invite, children, they don't hold on to grudges. Maybe the odd one would, but they kind of just move on quickly. They don't hold on to the stuff that adults do. So it's something saying, there's something here saying to embody that childlike energy and just find that play and laugh, maybe laugh it off, or, just make the best out of the situation. Or I don't know, you have the Queen of Cups here. So King and Queen of Cups, you have Scorpio energy. Something definitely to do with the heart, compassion, care, opening up the heart, feeling and sensing, having deep, meaningful connections or conversations, maybe even healing the heart too. Let's go into the Six of Water. So this is your outcome from this particular situation. You have the Emperor, Ace of Swords, the Magician. Look at this. It's changing. Something is totally shifting. You have the King of Cups again and the Tower. Okay, so you have the King of Cups repeat. So I'll get to that in a moment. Plus the Tower. Let's take a look. Death. Woo. Okay. So the Six of Water is, like I said, it is the coming together with a soulmate connection or someone who is very close to you, meaningful, like someone you have a very strong emotional connection with. Either they're coming around, like something's going to change here very significantly. They're going to come into the picture as the Emperor, or you are going to become the Emperor, kind of taking charge, and not charge in a controlling way, but kind of stepping up. And it could be a new person altogether. It could be the person you're with. So just, again, this is a general reading, but there's definitely a shift in energy here. And you get this. You had the Ace of Swords and the Magician. So it's clarity within something. So here you had the Moon showing up as basically not clarity, subconscious, maybe fears or illusions, some information hidden beneath the surface. Now you get your clarity. You see things in a different light. You see things for the truth that they are, and manifestation with the Magician, building something. Now, some of you may even be creating a new life with this person. It may lead to something greater, like something in the tangible world, perhaps, where you'll get to create. The King of Cups again is returning, but he's returning from here being a challenge to here being basically an upright position into the higher polarity. So there's all of a sudden, I feel, working with this relationship dynamic in a different way. So it's diplomacy, it's understanding, it's support. It is a balance, I feel, that is going to come in here. And if there had been triggers in the past, or maybe even suppressed emotions, I feel that that's going to change. And look at this. You get the Tower with Death, major arcana coming in. This relationship is really going to shift. Okay, so I'm going to go into your career next. Okay, we're looking at your career. Excuse me. My goodness. Sorry about that. Okay, career for Virgo. My goodness. Sorry, I don't know where that's coming from. Career. So this is your career and financial situation for Virgo. Hierophant. Your challenge. The Six of Earth. And your outcome from the situation. King of Earth. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Air. Okay, so you had the Eight of Air within the relationship. The Hierophant, I feel for some of you, you're moving into a role of teaching, guiding, maybe even going back to school for some of you. The Eight of Air, there's a lot of thinking, overthinking. And for some of you, I feel this is a new role that you are going to step into. Sorry, just one moment. I'm going to check the camera. Yeah. It's a new role that you're going to step into, which I feel is a significant, what's the word? It's a significant upgrade. I'm looking for the right word. It's upgrade, or it's a significant role that you're stepping into that may create a lot of anxiety. You have the Eight of Air, so there may be a lot of overthinking and worry about this kind of next level that you're moving into with the Hierophant. So whatever you're going through right now, there definitely is a lot of overthinking, maybe even preventing yourself from moving forward or stepping fully, but it's an adjustment. I feel it's an adjustment time that you're in. that may be creating a lot of stress and overthinking. The Hierophant is either, for some of you, like I said, you're moving into a very accomplished role as a guide, as a guru, as a teacher, and is sharing your wisdom and your knowledge with others. But some of you, you might be going back to school, or a lot of thinking about it for sure. I'm going to put a pause on that, and then I'll go back to it later. The Six of Earth is your challenge. Financially, there may be imbalances within your finances. You might be waiting on investment. There could be a stall with maybe investment or help financially. The King of Earth as your outcome is you. So you're going to you're about to upgrade in your career significantly here. So the King of Earth is all of a sudden, this is your energy. It is the knowing of taking your career to the next level, being really confident in building wealth and success. And it's about business, right? It's about elevating your business and your accomplishments and your goals to the next level, like taking it up into a higher level of success. So let's go into the Hierophant for Virgo. This is your career. You have Chariot. Yeah, this is a big reading here. I feel that you're going to be embarking. The Moon again. Interesting. It was in your love. So you may be feeling a little bit uncertain. Even on your love reading, I feel that everything is connected, and what you're going through, I feel with that Moon coming in, I think now 3 times the Moon card has shown up in your reading, between love. And if you didn't watch the love reading, that's fine, because it's, again, everything is connected. And I feel that there's an urge for you to push forward with the Chariot. There's an urge for you to move forward. There's an urge for you to pursue your goals. And really, I feel that you're wanting to do this. I feel that you're ready. I feel that you're in the place of alignment. Maybe you've done some inner work or just taken a pause, but it's a sort of realignment or alignment where it's the next level. You're moving towards this next level. However, the Moon is coming in here because when you're about to step into the unknown, fear, of course, is going to show up. There's going to be fear. There's going to be the uncertainty of the future that could cause some fear. There could be the stories within the mind of, what if this happens or what if that happens, based on like old situations that have happened in the past. So the Six of Swords, I feel that this is going to take a bit of time to work through. And I feel that you're going to be in the process of moving away from old fears and stuckness, like things that have been holding you back unconsciously. The Moon is all within the unconscious self and the aspects and areas within ourselves that we can't necessarily reach or see. So the Six of Swords is the progress moving on from those unconscious limitations or uncertainties. The Six of Fire is your victory, right? So it's a progress that you're in right now. I feel at the center of it is this Hierophant energy that either you're going back to school, going to like maybe even upgrade your wisdom, your knowledge, or for some of you, I feel this is like an elevation in your career and how you are going to help others and inspire others and maybe even teach for some. But there's a victory coming in here as the result. So it's right around the corner. Something's going to change. You have the Nine of Cups also, which is gratification. It is feeling good, feeling satisfied, feeling at peace, like you're on the right track. There's something is feeling really good about this direction that you're moving towards. Now, the Six of Earth is your challenge. So let's take a look at that for Virgo. The Ace of Pentacles. And your guidance for Virgo. All right, bottom of the deck is the Five of Wands. I'll get to that in a moment. So your main challenge here, Virgo, is the Six of Earth with the Ace of Earth, right? So you have the Six of Coins, Six of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles. Because you have a lot of major arcana, there's a big shift that you're going through right now. There's a big shift, but it hasn't grounded down yet into the practical. Because there's a huge, like it's a big shift in timeline. It's a big kind of U-turn for some of you. It hasn't yet taken shape in the practical form, which is fine, but it may feel a bit unsettling. It may feel a bit uncertain. The moon card, there may be fears around this direction because there may not be money with it just yet, or there may be a lack of security and stability supporting this move. But this is going to happen. I know it because you have the King of Earth. It just right now in this period of time, you may not have the certainty, and that may be creating the moon. So it's sort of the chicken and the egg thing when we manifest, right? So we take that leap of faith and we move into a direction that we feel called, or we're leveling up, but yet it doesn't have its weight in the material world yet, or financially. So it feels very unsettling, right? And it does require radical trust, because there are so many components when we change, when we manifest. There are so many components that have to line up in order for us to have all of our ducks in a row, essentially, right? But it sometimes feels internally that it isn't lining up, or that we aren't going to have stability and security with following our passion or what we're meant to do. So it does require radical trust. And I feel that there may be a lack of that concrete knowing. And for some, it may be maybe a lack of strategy, or a lack of planning, or I want to say strategy, planning, kind of that like concreteness yet. Like maybe it hasn't taken form, and there may be a lack of patience with it as well. So you may be feeling out of balance and very impatient with the process in the practical, but in the financial realm. Now your guidance, something around the 7 of Wands and the so you have the 6 of Pentacles coming back. You may have, the guidance here is rising above a certain situation and not holding back based on maybe other people's wants, needs, or criticisms. I feel that it's something about rising above, and it could be rising above within yourself, like rising above the fear, rising above the self-critic, rising above the perfectionist. It's something around fighting for what you want and not getting in the way at the same time. And the 6 of Pentacles, there could be even something to do with maybe at least working towards financial, like maybe investments or loans, or maybe even asking for money or asking for support for this. I feel for some of you, or what does it mean to have financial balance or investment, or maybe equal give and take in a certain relationship to make it happen, to like just to know what you want and to bring it into fruition in reality. You have the 5 of Wands also at the bottom of the deck here. Something around working with others through listening, but not draining your energy, not having your energy drained by other people. Okay, so let's go into your guidance, or your outcome for Virgo. Oh, you have 2 cards. So you have the 7 of Swords, the Queen of Fire, the Star, and the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, so for Virgo here, you are boss. Remember, this is an elevation in your career. You might be stepping into the role of being the boss, right? I feel there may be something you have to work through, the 7 of Pentacles, but you also could be rising above a situation in the past where there could have been sabotage, or there could have been something really disorganized or dysfunctional, or dealing with someone or a situation that was, maybe someone did something behind your back or something of that nature. But whatever happened in the past, or what might even be coming up, I feel that you're going to be rising above it. I feel that whatever setbacks you have had or might have, it isn't going to set you back. I feel that a setback is actually going to make you stronger in a way of, you are going to rise above it. You are going to rise above it. And I feel if the setback is there, and if it's someone who is dishonest or does something behind your back, I feel that you're going to win from it. I feel that you are going to, I feel that you're going to gain something out of it, truthfully. So you have the Star and the 3 of Pentacles also. So this is alignment. This is your wish fulfillment. This is having faith in the possibilities, and you have support. You have people with you who are going to support you. You have a good team to work with. And also that Queen of Water. which I love seeing in career readings, because this is the ability to read the room. This is the ability to connect with others deeper. It's the ability to be compassionate and empathetic and understanding and resonating with others in a deeper way. So it could also be a healer role. It could be even, but even just in any role, being able to softly guide others and understand through your intuition, through your intuitive self. All right, Virgo, interesting reading there. I am wishing you all the best during this time and beyond, and I will see you again very soon. Take care.